Zora? Where did Zora go? She must be out there wanting to meet with me. Oh wait, here she is.
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
And you'd run in his stead?
Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already.
Isn't this going against the Philosophist's way?
I thought so, but now I'm not so sure. Graham's always saying that what will be, that we're all here for a reason. Maybe his was to teach me to lead, and maybe mine is to save the colony where he can't.
Okay, but what will you do when you're in charge?
Take Stellar Bay.
Fuck no.
Lick our wounds. Eventually figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony.
The Iconoclast may take your orders, but most of them believe in him and his teachings.
Sometimes you gotta do what's best for someone, even if they think you're wrong. Even if it's painful. When we're in Stellar Bay, they'll come around.
I can't help you take Stellar Bay.
I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support?
Let's go talk to him.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Zora. Time to save Monarch.
If this ends up in a situation where she takes over and is like, time to go attack Stellar Bay, I will shoot her too. There's a limit to just how much I'll let these people do what they want.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
Stand down, Graham.
Stand down? I'm afraid I don't understand, Captain.
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
Well, you're about to take over a planet. You can't handle that responsibility. I want to be like, look, you got this place killed and you couldn't even own up to it, but you can't handle that responsibility.
I can and shall. All I've done for my people. And look at where that path has led me. I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Ooh, all right. Those deaths are on your hands, Graham. No amount of meditating will clean them. Woo!
I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
That's really, you really shouldn't have brought that up, but no, that isn't necessary.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Zora, no! No, I don't want to do this. The board reputation increased. I didn't want him to die. The board are now agreeable. Well, I don't need them to be agreeable. DJ Peter, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I don't want Zora to lead. I'm going to talk to her.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
I do. But I was thinking that you and Sanjar could join forces.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Let's see. Persuade. Sanjar has corporate resources you could use to spread the message. Wait, your people have suffered long enough. You could put a stop to that.
Yeah, by taking the city. Once we're inside, I'll... Damn. Look at me. I've got blinders on. I don't know what the hell we're going to do. None of us even know how to run a fishing boat. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
Thank God. Okay. I know it's a long shot, but I'll try. Okay. I still wish Graham could live. I feel like having a way for him to atone for his sins would be good. All he had to do was step down. There probably is a way, but the options that we chose didn't really work out for him. Okay. All this just to go to Sanjar anyways. Also, DJ Peanut, thank you for gifting five subs while we were in the middle of that conversation. Thank you so much. I didn't agree with Graham, and like there are parts of his philosophy that are okay. I get it, you know. I don't know, they're in a pretty shitty situation. They're trying to do their best to get free, but he basically created an organization or a cult to make up for him getting a bunch of people killed, and then he never really actually fully owned up to it, which was a really shitty thing. He was like, "Oh, I did it so I can forgive my past and move on from it." It's like, okay, you can still do that while admitting what you've done and not having like lied to all the people like this. It was ridiculous. Sanjar.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Listen, could you agree to a truce with the Iconoclasts?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
I've read your review, Sanjar. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
Oh gosh, alright, look. The people who wrote your reviews are the same type of people you'll deal with on the board.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Perhaps you have a point. Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
It'd be Zora. She leads the Iconoclast now. What about her?
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
Are you serious?
One can't be haphazard about these things. Besides, if you think her skills will complement mine, then we should see what those skills are.
Fine. We'll go get you a review somehow.
Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified.
I feel like I've already seen them. But, why do you need the targeting module?
Well, because the module controls the weapons systems.
I mean, why do you need the gunship's weapon systems?
Because once we mount them on Stellar Bay's walls, no Marauder or Raptidon will ever be a threat to us again. Stellar Bay will be as secure as any other settlement in Halcyon.
I don't see how UDL is going to let you keep their toys.
The board's own Salvage and Recovery Clause 32B would say differently.
And they won't dare challenge us over this. Not after the data you found on their experiments here.
Well, you got them on that part. Okay, all right. Just don't ask me to lug a bunch of cannons from that ship, too.
Don't worry. We'll send an engineering team for those later. We'll have to disconnect them from the rest of the ship.
Of course, they'll be useless without that targeting module, which is why it's critical that you retrieve it.
I already have it, man. These weapons sound pretty powerful.
Which is also why we can't let the Iconoclasts get them.
Fine. Okay. Let's go.
Because we haven't a moment to lose.
According to the ship's logs, they suffer from some kind of malfunction.
That's surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape. After all, they have first access to any fresh parts or components.
Well, let's be serious here. The board probably, maybe they have access to it, but that doesn't mean they actually send it out. Perhaps there's something deeper going on.
A conspiracy? You've spent too much time around Graham.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there is something going on with the board. They really messed up with this entire colony for the most part. It's just so terribly run. All right, we gotta go to the Rizzo factory. But yeah, everything's terribly run. So many of these colonies are in absolutely awful shape. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're just trying to do their best to get some profit out of this colony, but they are doing a terrible job at actually being able to maintain it because they're just incompetent. Let's see, where is there we go, the terminal to find a review on Zora. Again, I feel like I've already read it, but maybe it wasn't there before. We've had that a few times in this game where something wasn't there until mission spawned it later on. Okay, maybe it wasn't over here. View data. Executive review, Blackwood Zora. Alright, Zora is a top-notch sawbones with a good head for working under pressure. She knows how to assimilate large amounts of detailed information and make quick decisions. Her competence and decisiveness have allowed her to restore more than a few limbs and digits lost to carelessness around the machinery. Recommended for Employee of the Month. Wow, that's a glowing one. Cecile. Cecile's enthusiasm for Rizzo's products is unmatched, and he displays an impressive knowledge of company products. He's exactly the kind of worker we need to keep at our storefronts. Do not promote beyond store manager. Export executive review. There. What else do you have in here? Just a bunch of stuff that I could sell. Although I'm probably going to break it all down because we're running out of space. Ooh. Got a vending machine here. I should probably sell. Sell junk. And then I'll probably just sell all this stuff too, except for the eye patch. Speaking of which, we're putting the eye patch back on. There. I feel like I should probably talk to Zora and be like, hey, he's agreeing, but he wants to look at your review. Are you okay with this? Ooh. I've got a few guards over here. Hey, y'all. Oh, God. Okay, I just wanted to talk to you guys. Hello? Hi. If you don't let me talk to you, I will have to kill you. What the fuck? Did you hear that? Someone shot, and that's worrisome. Damn, the door's sealed. There's gotta be some backdoor entrance or something. We might have to sneak around. You know, if we want to solve this peacefully. These people haven't done anything wrong, they just own a place this lady wants. Huh. Well, there is no back door to this place. So it's time to go loud. Oh, my leg. All right, let's see how the gloop gun operates.
I'm glad I didn't eat, because the smell here is 100% off.
Glad no one else elaborated on that. Whoa! That was kind of cool. They just floated in the air. All right. Well, we've got this big old restricted area. And it's time to kick some butt. I guess I don't have to kill the employees. C&P, Bourse Factor, and now off-put, doesn't matter. Greetings, authorized user. The king would like to remind you to please clock out before documenting your daily shift in 15-minute increments. Do not forget to clock back in when returning to work for your next 23-hour shift. If you would like to file a complaint, please immediately report to the king to receive an infraction on your performance. Old files to be deleted. Holy shit, this is a long one. The end is upon us. I don't want to say I told you so, but I did message you that writing was on the wall back in April, did I not? Which, if you remember, is one of the reasons I begged you to please hurry in your decision-making, which inadvertently and unfortunately stoked your ire at me for rushing you. But now everything I feared is coming to pass. C&P's abandoned Monarch with the others. The factory's in working order, but less and less of us keep showing up for shifts. Because what's the point, really? Never got my last 2 bit cards for wages owed, which means I can't pay rent. Aggie, let alone sponsor your wasteful of cousin's gambling habits. I know how you titter it away whenever I raise these sorts of concerns, but I'm not joking, Aggie. It's only a matter of time before I'm plumb out in the streets. What are you gonna do then? Keep telling me to wait? I can't. The next ferry is scheduled for Thursday at 2 o'clock. I'll be on it. And I'd like you to join me. If you do, then I'll have your answer at last. If not, then I guess I'll have an answer the same. Either way, I won't be waiting for another month on end. See you at the ferry platform, I hope. Yours in heart, if not body, Fitz. Feel like she probably didn't end up going over there. Clive, what are your thoughts on that clog? Can't be a raptidon. Weren't no scales. And there ain't enough cysts for it to have been a wayward pig. But I'll be damned if I ever seen vermin so large. I'll admit I was skeptical when you called me and the fellows back to the factory like we were going to run it rogue, which I guess we did. But you were right. There was money right for the picking, even without C&P's umbrella. And I just want you to know, I appreciate what you did for each of us. P.S. Best have maintenance check the grading on the vents. That's the second clog this month. I don't know what's going on with that. Anyways. Time to just murder all these people. Oh, look at all the sissy pigs. Yeah, I hope I don't actually have to deal with the C&P group directly at some point, because they're not going to be happy with me. Hammer time! Oh, she knocked over too. Nice. I like how they're shooting the shit out of this employee, too. I'm trying to do my best not to accidentally kill these guys, but they are in the way. Alright, where's this Clive guy? I wonder if he'll try to talk me down once I reach him. But I'm not here for negotiations. I wanted to do it. But I think the method in which we had to do it was a little bit out of our way. Oh, Clive! Knock, knock!
Whoa now. And just what do you figure you're doing up here? These are my private quarters, friend. I don't allow tours up here. I don't allow tours ever on deeper consideration.
Yeah, well, you've got blood on your shirt. Right there. No, lower.
Certain things require a mess to do well. See, I was just killing sometime. I prefer to prepare my dinner by my own hand. Nothing like fresh and bloody Borstwurst.
You're kind of creepy, dude. Those parts from Sister Pigs?
I do own a factory known for specializing in the canning of Borstwurst. On occasion, I like to imbibe other parts of the Sisty Pig. Did you fancy me a cannibal? Perish the thought. No, I don't eat the bodies, I disappear. A joke, that last was.
Uh-huh.
So, what can I do for you? My full attention is at your disposal.
I'm not saying you shouldn't vex this guy, but if you do, it's been nice knowing you.
While I approve of your associate's cautious nature, I still teeter on the verge of losing my patience. Let us move forward with the present proceedings.
Okay. Look, Sublight sent me to kill you, but I'm sure we can work something out.
By Sublight, you mean Catherine, do you not? That greedy, star-crossed sow.
I didn't say any names.
Listen, friend. The Borst King of Monarch does not negotiate with coveters. How about you bring me Catherine's severed head, and I will gift you a lifetime supply of Borst.
No, that's not what I want. What if you and Catherine partnered up? Two great empires combined.
You desire that I should lower myself to Catherine's level of crassness and filth? I cannot fathom how that would cotton myself. The king built this golden monopoly brick by brick from the rubble when the corpse abandoned Monarch. No, he ain't the sort to partner up, as that requires the sharing of power and profits.
Better than being dead. Oh, medical. Think I don't recognize human remains? Those aren't Sister Pig parts.
You think to blackmail me? Try it. The king will grind you to bone spurs and toenails.
I only meant that what you do is a skill Catherine would highly value.
For true? You figure she will appreciate my skills? They did take me years to perfect. However, I remain unconvinced she could provide the means to make the association worth my while. If you ain't noticed, I'm doing swell, ruling this kingdom on my own.
If you didn't notice, I kind of killed almost all your guards. All your guards. Your staff doesn't appreciate you. They slack on the job, gossip behind your back.
Ah, but Catherine would admire a man of my inclinations and skill. That is what you imply, yes? She will supply the worship I so rightly deserve. Very well. The king is interested. John Hancock me on the dotted line, friend. I will even give her a cut of the profits, requiring she keeps clear of my short hairs.
Glad you came to your senses.
Do not push me. I am not one to suffer insults.
I think I'm just gonna kill him.
Tell Catherine she is permitted to dump the bodies each and every Tuesday, precisely at 3 a.m.
Ooh, I know we had a deal, but it's easier if you just die. Ah, gosh, no. You see, here's the thing, I don't... Yeah.
Easier for who? You knee-knocking, borscht-shitting sack of organs!
Easier for me. Bye-bye.
To shreds, you say?
To shreds. All right. While we could have just convinced Catherine to work with this guy, he chops up human body parts. And I really didn't want to deal with that. She might end up doing it too, but yeah. At least she probably wouldn't take enjoyment in it. She'd only enjoy torturing the live people. Boar's taste testing station. Huh. What's in here? Big old locked door. Okay. I'm concerned. Oh, okay. There really wasn't much else. I don't even want to, like, explore this place.
I don't have time for this.
Yep, just walk by all the dead bodies. You'll be alright. Oh, hey. This commander had the office key. Didn't need it exactly. Huh? Let's get out of here. Oh, this is that side door. Yeah! 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 0 damage! Oh, Jesus. That was not the idea, at least one. Yeah, that was a weird place. It's one of the few times I'm just like, I really don't want to, like, solve this in, like, the most peaceful of ways. Because the most peaceful ways keeps this really creepy dude who's cannibal.
Arthur today?
And I don't want him to be around.
Catherine. Not just on account of the swearing, though she swears awful much.
She's fine. Well, so long as you ain't on her bad side. Then she's liable to drown you in the waterfall.
Yeah, see, Catherine's not that good of a person either, but not a cannibal.
Please say the Yoda corpse you're wearing is Clive's.
Slaughterhouse Clive is deceased.
Not much boast to that declaration. Am I to take that to mean you didn't kill him?
What? How many knuckleheads did you send to murder him? Of course it was me.
Hired more than we're successful, can tell you that. Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. And take an aromatic. You stink like Sisty Pig.
So, I found one of your supply runners hiding in a cave.
I'll presume you mean Arthur, the one you sent scurrying back like a sprat with his tail cut off. Reckon I'm happy he's alive. I'd be happier if the marauders who botched my drop were dead.
Well, I took care of your little drug running problem.
Funny you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier still, I wasn't aware of an existing problem.
Yeah. I'll take my fee for services rendered all the same, deducted from his wages. Oh, wait, you tried to cut costs by using sprats instead of autoloaders for transport.
That dunderhead. Can't hardly fathom how that panned out. Let me guess, it involved blood and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention. Well, you got my begrudging gratitude for cleaning the mess.
Alright, I'd like a room.
I take it you don't have a reservation. No matter, I keep a suite of VIP rooms for visitors of your, let's call it a certain means. The VIP rooms charge by the night, but for you, I'll make it a one-time fee. Got a feeling you'll make me a fine investment.
Brian, for 261, consider it sold.
Marvelous. Do take care of the place. Maid service won't clean after a murder.
Cool. I don't know where the rooms are. Are they upstairs? Nope, this isn't it. Everyone's staring at me. Don't do that. Is this it? No, but there's an insurance agent.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Dullness of mind?
Some people, but no one in this office, I assure you, might call it stupidity. So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
Well, what else can you tell me about the insurance policies? Maybe I'll actually want to invest.
Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages.
Hold on, who gets their eyebrows insured?
Usually character actors, or corporate execs with menacing stares.
I like that. Alright. What about an outrageous statement?
That policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele. In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage to their sales and reputation.
Ooh, that's gotta be one you get a lot. What about marriages?
Those are mostly for top-rungers in Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial capital wrapped up in their marriage contracts. There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors forcing you apart, the revelation of a secret love child. We try to cover every possible hazard to domestic bliss.
Jesus. Well, you know, at least they have the options.
One thing's for sure. You won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
Right, but why is your office on Monarch?
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium.
Ah, if you say so.
Oh, it's certainly not about what I say. That's all down to our legal team and our CFO.
Okay, well, this was neat, but you're not giving me a mission, so yeah, I guess. 30% surcharge. That's fair. I shot the shit out of their company. So if I look at my character reputation, C&P Boar's Factory, they don't like me. They don't like me at all. Huh. Everybody else does. Seriously, holy shit. Well, yeah, everybody does except for the people I just blasted the hell out of. You are kill on sight to this faction. Oh. Oh well. I wonder if there's a place for me to just be like, let me redo this, you know? Sorry for walking your room. I'm trying to find my place. It might just be up here. Damn it, I don't know which room is my room. Alright, well, we're gonna head back to Stellar Bay. Because we only got a couple missions left over on this place. Hey, Sebastian.
You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Nope.
Sebastian, you ever get your hands on those pheromone sacs? Manipillars ain't gonna hunt themselves, you know.
I must have hunted a dozen, but I couldn't find a single sack on any of them. Must be looking in the wrong place.
Manipillars ain't got pheromone sacs. I just told him that so he'd stop asking me for advice.
At least I'm getting a good haul of claws in the process. You're in good hands, traveling with Monarch's top merc. Still, if you want any rat glands or manticlaws, I've got you covered.
I don't want any of that, man. Look. About Mr. Pickett.
Yeah, you find him yet?
I found Mr. Pickett's journal.
He'll probably be wanting it back. You see any sign of him?
He's... I found the journal inside a dead mannequin.
Funny place to leave a journal. But what about Mr. Pickett?
Oh, Sebastian, you poor soul. Who knows, but it looks to think this guy's a real escape artist. No, he was eaten by a mannequin. He's dead. All that's left is that journal.
That's pretty sad. He sure seemed like he knew what he was doing.
He used to tell the kids crazy stories about halcyon wildlife. Later I learned most of it was wrong, but it was the thought that counted. Then one day he just disappeared. Never heard anything about him again.
Anyone fool enough to chase after a queen is pretty fucking far from the know what they're doing class of people.
So this journal is all he left behind? Seems like I ought to read it. Looks mighty long, though.
Well, maybe you and Celia can read it together on your date.
I bet she'll like that. She's real enthusiastic about all sorts of monsters.
Oh, no.
It'd be nice for there to be some good come out of this.
In any case, I appreciate you tracking down Mr. Pickett for me. Here's some bits for your trouble.
Poor Celia. Let's talk about something else.
Huh?
Let's see what we have for trade. Literally just sells these bits. I mean, I can eat some of it, I guess, but yeah, that's it. Sanjar! It's big story time.
Any luck bringing the iconoclast to the bargaining table? I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay.
Look, here's the review.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
All right. I'll have Celia organize a meeting in neutral territory, the old OSI church in the ruins. Meet us there, and we'll discuss terms.
Oh, no. All right, I guess we'll, have to head out and make sure that nothing wrong happens. Where is this? Oversee the negotiation. That mission is over here. Ah, okay. Unfortunately, I actually have to take a break here as I have a different session coming up. So we'll take the break here, and then when we get back, I guess we'll resolve the situation. I can't imagine anything going bad, mostly because, well, Graham's dead. So that was kind of like the biggest thing that could happen to interrupt this whole peace negotiation. But we'll see. Marauders could attack, Mannequins could attack, anything. But for now, we're gonna take a bit of a break.